Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K21 lottery rebuild. And today I am rebuilding the Orlando Magic. I was super excited for this one because this team has two first-round picks in the top 8. And as you can see with those selections, I took small forward Jonathan Kuminga out of the G League Ignite, and then shooting guard Keon Johnson out of Tennessee. And I also took Scotty Lewis, another shooting guard small forward out of Florida. So I'm going to plan on signing all three of these guys and bringing him back this season. So this Orlando Magic team has been pretty bad over the last couple seasons, but they have two chances here to hit on two picks in the top 10, really add to a young core of players that I think is pretty talented. I don't plan on bringing back Dwayne Bacon at all. So that is our move there. If you can see our qualifying offers, I probably don't plan on bringing anybody back there. We have plenty of point guards and now shooting guards as well. As far as free agency, we're not going to bring back Otto Porter or James Ennis or Dwayne Bacon. We already have 13 players on the roster, so I think we're just probably going to decline all these player options. Mo Wagner, no, we don't plan on bringing any of these guys back, so we're going to renounce the rights on everybody, and as soon as we get everybody off the books, we will go to player progression. So this Orlando Magic team has been pretty bad over the years, and Markelle Fultz and Jonathan Isaac were both injured last year, so we will get them back on this team. So as you can see, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Markelle Fultz, Mo Bamba, Cole Anthony, Chuma Okeke, Jonathan Kuminga, Terrence Ross is going to be a player that we're going to look to move. RJ Hampton, Keon Johnson, Gary Harris might be a player we look to move as well, but this is the last year of his deal, so I don't know how many people are going to take that contract. So I will see you guys at training camps real quick. So here, player progression just really quickly. I did untapped potential to Jonathan Isaac and then also Jonathan Kuminga, the two Jonathans who will probably be playing next to each other for a very long time. Just really quickly here, let's go over and just get this done. We're going to go to Trade Finder, and we are going to look for a deal for Terrence Ross. He just doesn't really fit in our long-term plans. He's kind of a win-now kind of guy, and we got a lot of young players that we'd like to play. A trade exception over here. I'm trying to get a draft pick from someone. If not, we'll just dump this salary. A second-round pick for Brook Lopez. Don't really want to pay Brook Lopez that contract, so we're just going to do a trade to the Detroit Pistons. We're going to take on Jahlil Okafor, who will probably not even play for us, but we get off of 1 year of that deal. So that's just our move there. And then as far as game planning, we're going to look at Markelle Fultz as a starter. Gary Harris is not going to play that many minutes. We are going to start our rook. Yeah, actually, you know what? It makes more sense that RJ Hampton is the player who starts. And then we give these minutes that were supposed to be for Gary Harris over to Keon Johnson, who will get around 14. Any other young guys that I want to play? I don't really plan on playing Scotty Lewis this first season. I'd send him to the G League, but the G League is kind of broken in this game where it messes up like their overalls and stuff. So I don't really plan on doing that. Up his minutes. And then as far as the rest of them, we can down his a little bit. Chuma can still play those amount of minutes. Keon is good. Cole Anthony will down by 1 minute. And then we will work a couple more minutes here. And then we will work a couple minutes here. Get him up to 30. Get him up to 34. Yeah, so that's going to be our starting lineup. This is a super young team. Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Kuminga, Jonathan Isaac, Carter. So that will be our starting lineup for the start of the season as far as system proficiency. They fired Steve Clifford in real life, so I hired Jacob Underwood. I don't really know who their coach is now, but 7 seconds or less is his best proficiency, or the best overall team proficiency, so I'm going to go with 7 seconds or less, and I will see you guys at the trade deadline or the end of the season. I might try to move Gary Harris for another expiring contract. We'll see. I'll see you guys then. So at the end of our first season, we finished as the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's absolutely amazing. I doubt that happens in real life for this Orlando Magic team, but super pumped to have it in the 2K sim. I stopped kind of at contract extension. Nobody was willing to re-sign, and then I stopped at the trade deadline, and I tried to trade like Gary Harris, but I didn't really see any good offers for him, so I'm just going to get rid of his contract after this year. And then here are the player of the years, we get Jonathan Isaac at Defensive Player of the Year. No surprise there. Luke Kennard, Nate McMillan for the Pacers. Whoever is the coach of the Magic would definitely actually be the coach of the year. So as we look on the teams, I doubt we see any Magic players. We obviously see Jonathan Isaac here. The next big one will be here. Yep, we see Jonathan Kuminga up to an 80, and then the second team is Keon Johnson as well. So awesome. We make 2 players make it into the all-rookie teams. We go to stats, player stats. Markelle Fultz led the team in scoring with 17 points per game. Great year from Wendell Carter, by far his best scoring season. Also best scoring season for Jonathan Isaac. Really good first year for Kuminga. Cole Anthony decreases his points a little bit, but he is also coming off the bench. RJ Hampton has a really nice year. Mo Bamba has a nice year off the bench. We might try to look to trade Mo Bamba here in the next couple of years. We'll have to see. Chuma Okeke has a nice year off the bench, and then Keon Johnson averaging 8. Not really anything over here, but let's see how Scotty Lewis progressed. He went up a couple overall, so that's really good. He might crack the rotation eventually. Not really sure 100% what I'm going to do with him, but we are in the playoffs, and we're playing the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see if they've changed anything on their team. They bring in Alec Burks. It's actually a really nice signing for them. Oh, Pascal Siakam. They did like a Pascal for Tobias Harris trade. That'd be awesome for the 76ers in real life. Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, Kent Bazemore. So it's pretty much their exact same team, except they signed Alec Burks and also moved for Pascal Siakam. Really like those 2 moves for them, though. So let's see if we can win our first playoff series. We do not. We lose in 7. That is heartbreaking. Let's look at our playoff stats real quick. RJ Hampton led the team in scoring. That's a bit surprising. A little bit of a letdown for Markelle and Cole Anthony, to be honest. Keon Johnson did what he usually does, and Kuminga does what he does. So a little bit disappointed in Wendell Carter and Jonathan Isaac for that series. But yeah, that was our first year. We have a lot of questions that need answering in our second season. So we will get right into that second season. So we are back here in the second season. We're obviously be keeping Underwood, but we are going to fire our trainer just so that we can get 3 training camps. We'll boost up the money that we'd played for Glenn Howard, get it around 350, maybe even closer to 400. He should absolutely take that offer. Yep, he takes it. So we now have a trainer that does 3 training camps. I don't know what pick we are in the draft, but we are going to make a selection here. Let me just sim to our user pick. I don't really know what we need. Probably another wing off the bench. So let's see what the best thing out there is. So we have some shooting guards, some centers. Not really a whole lot of stuff we really need. 75 overall, a B+, B+. We might take the center. 11 badges for him. 11, 10, 3, 8 badges. We're going to take Peyton Watson, 13 badges, has B+. So that's going to be our pick. We had the 24th pick in the draft, which is a lot higher than I expected to be. So I will see you guys at rookie signings. I'm just going to take whatever is the best available second round pick right here. So I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So here at rookie signings, as you can see, Peyton Watson is a whopping 76 overall. Whew, that's a nice steal for the 24th pick. And then Herb Peterson is a 67. We're not going to bring him in. As far as player options, Cole Anthony accepting, Chuma Okeke accepting, RJ Hampton accepting, and Scotty Lewis will bring back another year as well. So let's see who we have a qualifying offer on. Wendell Carter. We absolutely will sign Wendell Carter to a long-term deal. I see him being the center for this team moving forward, not Mo Bamba. I do have him as a restricted free agent, so I don't really have to jump on sign on him right away. So I can renounce the rights on all these other guys first. We'll let all that happen. See if Wendell Carter gets a deal. But yeah, let's try to offer Wendell Carter. Oh, he had one offer. Nope, just me offering the qualifying offer. Yeah, let's decrease the money on that a little bit, but I doubt he accepts it, to be honest. You guys know I love my front-loaded contracts, just a way to save money. he should accept this 5-year deal. He does, but let's see if he just takes the qualifying offer instead. No, he takes the 5-year deal. So we're absolutely ecstatic with that. We will take it for sure. Let's look at the roster real quick to make sure we have everything we want. Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Bamba, Markel Fultz. Yeah, I think we have everyone here that we'd like to have for next season. This team was super good in the first year. We were third in the Eastern Conference. So let's see if we can improve on that. Jonathan Isaac, everybody improving. Chuma Okeke or Jonathan Kuminga gets a little bit better. So yeah, that's pretty good. I will see you guys at training camps. So here at training camps, we're obviously going to do untapped potentials. Wendell Carter can get one. We just signed him to a long-term deal, so that makes sense for us. We're obviously going to give one to Jonathan Kuminga, who doesn't improve at all. And then, you know what? I'm going to give one to Keon Johnson as well, who goes up to an A+. See you guys at the start of the next season. So we are at the start of next season, and we're going to have Markel Fultz be playing around 30 minutes. RJ Hampton still the starter. Kuminga, Isaac, Wendell Carter off the bench. We still have our normal guys, Bamba, Anthony, Chuma Okeke, Keon Johnson. Just missing out on the rotation is Paul Watson. Actually, you know what? I want to play him. So we are going to move to 10. And we're going to have to rebuild it's going to stretch out the minutes a little bit more, but I really want to play Peyton Watson. So, yep, that's going to be it for this part. So we will see you guys at the contract extension or the end of the season if anything happens. So we're here at contract extension time, and I plan on extending a further contract to Markel Fultz. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to front load it as well. He accepts it. That's the best part about the contract extension, to be honest, is you can get players for way cheaper than they'd probably actually take a contract. I actually love this amount of money for RJ Hampton. Let's see if he accepts that. He does. So those are two big signings. So I don't think I'll be making any moves at the trade deadline. Real quick, Jonathan Isaac. Oh, why is it showing me this? Okay, I know how to do all this stuff. Okay, I know how to do all this stuff. What the hell is happening? Okay, Jonathan Isaac is mad about the current situation. I don't know why, to 100% to be honest. Let me try something. So Isaac's doing well, but he's mad. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to make him the number one scoring option. Sometimes that fixes things. So as far as number one scoring options, it would probably be this. So I'll just put it at that for now. Is system proficiency good? It's 7 seconds. So yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it at 7 seconds. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't think I'll make any trades. I don't know why Jonathan Isaac's upset though. At the end of our second season, we finished as the 6th seed, kind of a little bit of a decrease in the season. So we have Trae Young, Pablo Banchero was the Rookie of the Year, Killian Hayes, 6th Man of the Year, Jonathan Isaac, another Defensive Player of the Year. Seems like he's the only player who usually wins it in this game. As far as all NBA teams, I don't think we'll see anybody on the Magic. We get Jonathan Isaac, all defensive team, and then maybe we see Peyton on here. We do not. Nope. So, yep, that will wrap it up for there. Let's go over to season stats. Player stats. Wendell Carter had a really good year. A down year for Jonathan Isaac. I don't know what to say. I don't know. That's interesting. Jonathan Kuminga, less points. He's still happy about what's going on, though. Wendell Carter. Okay. So these are the numbers for this season. Pretty decent season. Less points than I expected for Keon. To be honest, I thought he would kind of be a budding star by now. Okay, so we take on the Boston Celtics. They have Jalen Worley, Evan Fournier, basically the same team they have right now. Kemba coming off the bench. Kemba should not be on this team, but for some reason 2K keeps on putting him on there. I guess for my next one, I'll trade him and make a trade. But okay, let's see what we can do in the first round. So we lose in the first round again, back-to-back years. That's kind of disappointing, but we're going to look to make some big changes here in season number 3. So I'll see you guys at season 3. So kind of a big move to start off season 3. I fired our coach and hired a coach who's more of a balanced proficiency so that we're not running like he's a grit and grind coach and wants to be grit and grind. So let's move over here to NBA draft time. Sim to user pick. We're pick 22 this season. We were 24 last year. Let's look at available prospects. So, um, our center, I don't plan on bringing back Mo Bamba, so I'm gonna bring in a backup center. So that's the kind of theory with that pick or idea with it. So that's kind of the thing. I messed up draft classes, so we did 2022 twice in a row. So that's my bad. Um, I'm just stupid, but we're gonna accept the player options on all these guys. Oh, don't want to skip qualifying offer. We're gonna offer Mo Bamba. We might try to bring him back. Scotty Lewis, I think, is kind of a lost cause. I don't plan on bringing Scotty Lewis back. So, sorry, Scotty. Um, let's see how much money we have this off season. Mo Bamba is kind of the only one. He's an unrestricted free agent. We did offer him the qualifying offer, so I don't plan on renouncing the rights on him, to be honest. I'm gonna try to bring him back and then probably move him for a piece. So if I could get him back on the qualifying offer, that would be ideal. So yeah, let's see if he gets a contract from anyone. He's still expecting, I think, around 20 million, which isn't going to happen. He's gone down, so let's see if he takes an offer. If he doesn't, then we get him back on the qualifying offer, and I'm perfectly fine with that because he'll be gone after the season anyway, I think. Maybe. $12 million qualifying offer. That's tough. We go to player progression. Players keep on continuing to get better. Jonathan Kuminga takes a 2 overall bump. Peyton Watson is just as good as Jonathan Kuminga now, which I'm a little concerned about because he was supposed to be the star of this video. But this Peyton Watson guy seems like he's doing a good job. So I will see you guys at training camps. So we did 3 untapped potential champs. We did one to Jonathan Kuminga, who did not improve, and then Markelle Fultz, or Cole Anthony went from an A minus to an A, and then I also did one on Peyton Watson, who went from an A to an A plus. He might overtake Jonathan Kuminga, which is kind of funny because I was trying to build around Kuminga in this video, so that's just interesting. As far as the starting lineup, though, it will stay the same. We have Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton getting decent amount of minutes, Jonathan Kuminga, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Mo Bamba, Cole Anthony off the bench, who I thought would also improve by now a little bit more, Chuma, Peyton Watson, and Keon Johnson. So we have a lot of really young guys. I really like the team. We're not going to go with any players, proficiency players this year. So let me just look at system proficiency, balance. This is best. So let's see if we're 4-star anywhere. We're not. So we're just going to stick with balance. I will see you guys at I'll see you guys at partway through the season. So I think this team is right on the cusp of doing something really, really great. And they just started putting this is a tough call. They just started putting Keon Johnson into the starting lineup. They also put Peyton Watson, which makes sense. So I might try to package a player like Mo Bamba and like Chuma Okeke to see if I could get one really, really good player. Do kind of like a 2-for-1. A Tyrese Halliburton would be really nice. Obi Toppin. Let's continue to look. DeJounte Murray would be really nice, but he'd be a bench guy. Actually, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up Tyrese Halliburton. I'm going to move Mo Bamba and Chuma Okeke, and I'm going to pick up Tyrese Halliburton, who I think will be a big help to this team. And then we will shrink the rotation from 10 guys to only 9. So let's just have them rebuild it, and then we're going to shrink the rotation from 10 to 9 going into the playoffs. And then let me reset that rotation. So, yeah, we have Markelle Fultz, Tyrese Halliburton, awesome. Peyton Watson kind of taking over that role. Cole Anthony, Jonathan Kuminga, and yeah, I really like the bench. We don't have a backup big, which is a little concerning, but maybe Malik Muhammad plays in the backup big position. But we were already the 1 seed, but I'm really trying to win the championship this year. So we'll see if this trade pays off. So that might have been a bad move. As you guys saw, we were the number 1 seed at the trade deadline, and I traded 2 of our main players, and now we are the 5th seed. So most improved goes to Peyton Watson. We have Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, and that kind of stinks. I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. I'm not really too mad about it, to be honest. I liked the move. I stand by the move. So we'll see if it ends up paying off. But yeah, we'll see if it ends up paying off. I'm a little disappointed in the outcome as we fall from the 1 seed to the 4 seed, but I still think that we are one of the best teams in the NBA. So we will see Peyton Watson taking over, Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter, Jonathan Isaac, Cole Anthony, Tyrese Halliburton not scoring the way I wanted him to, Jonathan Kuminga, Kendrick Nunn, and Keon Johnson. Let's just look real quick at the game plan for the playoffs. Yep, obviously going to have those guys playing a lot of minutes. Yeah, we're going to decrease some minutes on some guys. Sorry, Wendell. Going to leave you the same. Going to increase your minutes. And then we're also going to increase Halliburton's. And then we're going to throw some more minutes down to RJ Hampton, who's playing well. So I didn't think Kendrick Nunn would get any minutes. Maybe my lack of bench or lack of size on the bench is hurting me. But let's see what we can do in this first series. But real quick, I'm going to just make sure shot tendencies are okay. We like that. Yeah, that's what I had a problem with probably was Tyrese Halliburton only having a 50 shot tendency. So we're just going to up that. Yeah, we're going to up that down a couple of those. We're good with there. Yeah. So, yeah, I like that now, so we're good. I just wanted to change his shot tendency. Let's look at Atlanta, usually super glitchy in the sim. Trae Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Onyeka Okongwu, Cam Reddish. So super good team. Michael Foster get picked up. Miles Bridges. I think we're pretty good. Yep, and we beat them in the first round. Moving on to the second round, basically the same Milwaukee Bucks team, except they have Chet Holmgren. What? How did this happen? How the hell did that? Okay, so this Bucks team is a fucking powerhouse. We'll see if we even stand a chance. No. Okay. Yeah, that made sense. Okay. That Bucks team is freaking unstoppable. All right, so this will be the last season of this rebuild, so I will see you guys at the fourth and final season. Okay, welcome back to the fourth and final season of this rebuild. I think it's going relatively well. I think the rebuild is going relatively well. It's tough just because we've had a good team, but it just hasn't really panned out. I'm going to skip over the NBA draft because it's all automated players now. But, yeah, I'll take this center from, yeah, and then as far as that, we're definitely going to pick up Peyton Watson, Jonathan Kuminga, and Keon Johnson. So, heading into qualifying offers, we're going one to Tyrese, we're going one to Cole Anthony. Hopefully neither of them are offered. I'm pretty sure we might also have Jonathan Isaac as a free agent. No, we do not. So let me just check real quick. Front office. Yeah, still have Jonathan Isaac. So our main goal is to bring back these two guys. See what we can do with this team. We're going to bring back Tyrese Halliburton to the most amount of money that he wants. And we're also going to bring back Cole Anthony for less than that. He does not deserve to make as much as Tyrese Halliburton. But yeah, we're going to offer that. We're going to bring them both back on those offers. We're going to renounce the rights on everybody else. We do not want to sign Jordan Bell. I didn't really even know Jordan Bell was on the team. So they're going to want, yeah, I figured that might happen. Yeah, so they signed, yep, they just kind of screwed me. But let's see. Let's bring in Marquise Chris on a 1-year deal just to play so we have some kind of depth on our bench because that was our big problem last year. Oh, never mind. He does not want to sign with us. So, we can't really afford any of the other big men out there. Do we want Chandler Hutchinson instead? No, he's kind of small for his size. So we're going to could take Nick Richards, DeMarcus Cousins, Alex Len. We just really need like a bruiser down low. Like we have a lot of other big guys. So let's just sign Alex Len to this 1-year deal. Go to player progression and head into our final season. So heading into our final season, all of our top guys have kind of stayed exactly the same. Watson goes up. Cole Anthony's kind of stayed the same. So, yeah, not what you want to see. We drafted this center. He might actually play over Alex Len. So, yeah, let's go over to training camps. Okay, at training camps, this is the final season, so no really need to do untapped potential. Let's send Tyrese Halliburton to perimeter shooting. Oh, that was a lot better than I thought. Low post offense over to Wendell Carter Jr., and then perimeter shooting again over to, where's Jonathan Isaac? To Jonathan Isaac. So probably should have been Jonathan Isaac, a little bit more perimeter shooting just because his three-point shooting is low, but let's see. They say we're second in the power ranking. Makes sense to me. We have Markelle Fultz. Tyrese Halliburton, Peyton Watson, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Cole Anthony, Kuminga, RJ Hampton, Keon Johnson, Deshaun Heiler, and then it would probably end up being Ross Sharp if we needed another center. Maybe during the no, we're gonna stick with this lineup because this I think gives us the best chance of like winning a lot of games. So with Benjamin Walker as our head coach, we are 4-star balanced. No, we're gonna go with balance. 4-star balanced. So we're gonna go with balance, and I will see you guys at the end of the year. Might make a trade to do something great if we end up sucking for most of the year. So we're at the trade deadline here, and the team's looking okay. We're obviously going to keep all these top 5 guys. Cole Anthony is going to stay, and so is Jonathan Kuminga. But I might try to make a move where I package both of these shooting guards, maybe for a really good bench piece. Donte DiVincenzo and Zubats, I kind of like. Kyle Anderson. I'm just trying to find somebody like something that maybe blows me out of the water. But if I don't, then yeah, so this is the deal we're going to take. We aren't playing after this year, so we're making this move right now to try to increase our chances of winning this season. So we are going to have CPU rebuild the rotation, and yeah, so we're going to bring in Donte DiVincenzo and Zubats to bring some size off the bench. So Kuminga stays, Markelle Fultz stays, but we pick up Donte DiVincenzo. I like that pickup, kind of a lateral move there, but then we bring in Zubats off the bench to kind of bring in some better scoring. So we'll see there. I like the starting lineup, probably one of the better starting lineups I've made in these rebuilds. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we can increase our record. Or improve our record. Sorry, increase makes no sense. So we jump up 1 seed higher and go to the 4 seed instead of the 5 seed. Auto-generated player, Chet is Rookie of the Year. 2 different chats, that's my fault. I messed that up. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year like he usually is. Not really surprised by anything there. All NBA teams. Don't see anything out of the ordinary except for Peyton Watson making all NBA team with 25 points per game. Jesus, he's insane. Jonathan Isaac, all defensive team. Probably nobody on rookie teams. We didn't play a rookie this season. So we're playing Atlanta again. Let's go look at season stats. Yep, Watson absolutely breaks out. Awesome year for him. Jonathan Isaac, probably not too happy with his scoring output. Yeah, but who cares? Tyrese Halliburton at 11.5 points per game. Oh, I forgot. Yep, so that is him at 11.5 points per game. So I'm going to mess with some stuff before we start the playoffs here to try to improve our chances of winning. So I'm going to do that, and then I will see you guys at the start of that series. So I've done everything I can to try to improve our chances of winning, so we'll see. Trae Young, Terry Rozier now. So the team's gotten a little bit worse. Still a pretty good team. This is going to be a close series. I hope we win. Okay, we win, we survive. Now we're going against the Cleveland Cavaliers with D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Green. Ooh, this is a really, really good team. Oh, Victor Wembanyama, Jarrett Allen, Miles Bridges. Really good team. This might be a tough series for us. We win, we make it through. Okay, absolutely surprising upset win there. Cade Cunningham, Colin Sexton, Sadiq Bey, Tobias Harris, Nikola Jokic. Oh my God, this is my Pistons dream team. But this is a super good Pistons team. See if we can get it done. We cannot. We lose in the conference finals to the Detroit Pistons. Hopefully, let's hope to see the Detroit Pistons win the NBA championship as I end this video. But that is the Orlando Magic rebuild. Head over to their roster real quick. So Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, guys like that staying on the team, they progress really well. I really see Jonathan Isaac. Hopefully he can take a step forward offensively. And same with Wendell Carter. He's been really good on defense. Needs to get better on offense. Guys like Markelle Fultz making really good impact. A late round steal in Peyton Watson, who ended up being our best offensive player. Cole Anthony. I feel like they really have something with Markelle and Cole Anthony. Jonathan Kuminga, I feel like still was the right pick at 5. He didn't progress as well as I would have liked him to. Traded for Donte DiVincenzo and Zubats for 2 shooting guards who were on the team for a long time, just trying to increase depth on the bench. But I did like that trade. And then, of course, the Tyrese Halliburton trade for Mo Bamba and Chuma Okeke, I feel like was the best move that I made. Yeah, this Tyrese Halliburton pick I really liked. In the playoffs, he finally upped his scoring. That was my fault for not upping his shot tendency earlier, or it decreased by itself. So as far as this team, I think they have a really promising future. Hopefully they hit on both these draft picks. They have 3 picks, an early second rounder as well, and pick 5 and 8. So hopefully they do really well with that. But I really liked this team, so I enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys too. Make sure to subscribe for more rebuilds and also hit the like button. The next one you will see is the Oklahoma City Thunder, which I think will be really, really fun to do. I think that a player who's kind of slept on but also overhyped, I will take with that 6th pick. So stay tuned for that one. Please like, subscribe. Peace.